Hey everyone, my name is Sharon Kim, and today I want to share with you a project that I've been working on for about a year now that's really special to me. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys my personal cancer story. It was December 3rd, 2013 when I got the call that my mom was diagnosed with uterine sarcoma cancer. I had just graduated from Santa Clara University with my bachelor in psychology and business and was just starting off my career as a marketing manager for several tech companies in the Silicon Valley. Right when I got the call, I knew deep down that something really wasn't right and that I needed to go home. So I bought a one-way ticket back to Hawaii and left my career in life to try and save my mom. Suddenly and without warning, my family and I were thrown headfirst into the world of cancer. We are adapting to changes often daily that played by no rules, had no roadmap, and offered no sympathy. Feeling disoriented and confused, we did what most people would do in this situation, and we relied heavily on her oncologist to pave the path towards recovery. Cancer was something that was very new to us. We had no experience with it, so we just assumed that listening to her doctor would be the best option for us. 3 months after my mom finished chemotherapy, we got a call from her doctor saying that her cancer had metastasized to her lungs. She was now diagnosed with stage 4 cancer with little to no treatment options and 3 months left to live. So at that point, I knew that my family and I really had to try and help my mom bring out the doctor in herself. For all the cancer patients and caregivers watching this right now, that really is the game-changing mentality that you need to have from the very beginning. According to the American Medical Association, there are about 13,400 physicians that specialize in adult oncology, while there are about 14.5 million Americans living with a history of cancer. That means for every one oncologist, there are 1,044 patients that are under his care. This is why it's more important than ever for patients and caregivers to start taking control over their illness. You are the one fighting this battle. You know your body better than anyone else. Your inner doctor is the only doctor capable of leading you towards recovery. With this new mentality in mind, I started to keep track of everything because I knew that if we wanted to beat this, we had to start by understanding what our cancer was like day by day. Having a systematic way to track an unpredictable illness was the answer that I should have been looking for from the very beginning. It gave me more control over the situation, allowed me to develop a treatment plan that best suited my mom's needs, and gave us an action plan in the case of a new or worsening symptom. The last thing you want as a patient or caregiver is to question what if. What if I had done something differently? What if I had gone a different route with the treatment method? What if I had done something that would change the outcome to the situation? So having a cancer plan really alleviates the burden for that, because you will know that you did everything that you could and that you touched upon all the options that you have. Unfortunately, I started building upon this idea when it was already too late in the game. On November 3rd, 2014, my mom squeezed my hand really tight as she took her last breath. I can't even begin to put into words how hard it's been for my family without my mom. I mean, last night I had a dream that she was here and I cry every single time thinking about it because I am living with that what if, like what if I had come across this idea sooner? What if I started from the beginning? Would she still be here? There's just so many things that I blame myself for. And this has been the hardest battle for me. This is the hardest thing about losing my mom. That blame and that guilt I feel every single day. And I don't want anyone else to go through what my family and I had to go through. I don't want anyone else to feel that pain. I'm just one person with one dream to help people change the way that they fight cancer. Although I am heartbroken that God had to take my mom so soon, I'm trying to stay positive and believe that His intention was for something greater to come out of this. I truly believe that everything that I've done in my life thus far has prepared me to create this planner. I use my psychology background to come up with positivity exercises for cancer patients and caregivers to stay mentally strong. I use my marketing skills to design a beautiful planner with user-friendliness in mind. And I use my pain to really motivate me each and every day to create this tool that not only guides cancer patients and caregivers towards recovery, but also teaches them a different way of fighting cancer. Through this painful experience, the basis for CanPlan was formulated. And after many long nights full of tears, anger, frustration, and every emotion that you could think possible, CanPlan is finally ready to help guide the millions of people affected by cancer. So I'm asking you guys to please join me in this fight and help me bring this planner to life. I'm asking for $12,000 so that I could start the bulk printing for the planners and get it into as many hands as possible. And I'm really just asking for you guys' support in this because I've worked so hard on this. And it would just mean the world to not only my mom, but to all the other cancer patients out there that are still in this fight. So thank you guys so much for your time and for watching this really long video. And just remember that together we can plan to beat cancer.